Pope Francis making his way through Mexico. He's going to be traveling north through the country, heading to the Texas-Mexico border on Wednesday. This morning, he arrived in the southern Mexican state of Chiapas, where he celebrated Mass in 3 indigenous languages. KXAN's Anna Wernicke joining us now live from outside. What is the last stop in the Pope's tour of Mexico? Anna?
Yeah, Pope Francis will be down here on the Texas-Mexico border in just 3 days, and officials are saying that they're expecting that more than 500,000 people will be traveling down to this area over the next couple of days. Ciudad Juarez is already preparing for the Pope's arrival. He's expected to helicopter from Mexico City on Wednesday morning. Construction crews have been working nonstop over the past 5 weeks, putting together a $2 million altar where Pope Francis will deliver Holy Mass. El Paso and the city of Juarez have spent time working together for the creation of this site. Some even told me that the preparations in itself has already started to unify the 2 neighboring cities, which is one of the reasons Pope Francis is coming specifically to the borderland. Now, that altar that I just mentioned, it's going to be a permanent fixture in this area, marking the historical significance of Pope Francis's visit. Reporting live on the Texas-Mexico border, I'm Anna Wernicke. Back to you.
Anna, thanks. How is the Border Patrol, before we leave you, how's the Border Patrol preparing for so many people that are coming to the border there in El Paso on Wednesday?
Yeah, when I was crossing actually back over from El Paso this morning, I spoke to Border Patrol, who told me that they're estimating about a 4 to 5 hour trip on Wednesday. So they say give yourself extra time to do that, because they said this is going to be one of the biggest events that both cities have ever seen. Back to you.
No question about that. Anna Wernicke live. Thanks so much. Pope Francis will fly to Morelia tomorrow, where he will conduct a Mass and meet with young people before returning to Mexico City for the night.
As you can imagine, getting the Pope around the world is no easy feat. Pope Francis landed in Mexico on Friday, and when he flies to another country, the Pope flies on a plane from the Italian carrier Alitalia. But after landing, he switches to using planes from an airline in the country he's visiting. So in Mexico, he is flying Aeromexico. He typically flies the same airline when he returns to Rome. There are about 100 passengers on a typical papal flight, about 70 of whom are journalists.